breaking and cereal. Stay close to Goblin. If you lose him, you'll never see Mary Jane again. Oh no! And they're gonna get married, have kids. Oh well, Spider-Man's known to be lonely.
Mary Jane, I'm coming.
Yeah. Works. Yeah, this level works a little bit like the Vulture one earlier in the game.
You're soft-hearted. If you hurt her, I'll make you suffer.
Ooh. Now you're getting into the spirit of things.
Oh, damn it. Oh, there we go. Well, that started off very well. Okay. So let's just skip the cutscene. God, he's just so fast. It's intense. Intense stuff. Alright, get it. Alright, so if I go that way.
If you hurt her, I'll
Stay a little bit more closer.
Ooh. Now you're getting into the spirit of things.
So let's turn that way.
Oh, you're falling behind.
Yeah, this works.
I've got to go faster.
Come on. Come on. God, see. Come on. Close. Works really the same way as the Vulture level.
That's not very ladylike.
Help me! Spider-Man!
This is between you and me, Goblin. Leave her out of it.
Hurry up! I think I'm slipping.
Help me! Spider-Man!
Just go and leave enough alone there, Goblin.
We're almost there, hero.
I'm trying to cock block me for the last time.
Just put her down safely, and then we'll see how tough you really are.
Alright. Well, level completed, and obviously not really all that much other than perfect, which is not necessarily something that I really want to do. Try to achieve, but we're pretty much at the final level, which is somewhat kind of like the movie, somewhat, if you've ever seen the first one.
Put me down, you jerk! Help!
Quiet, girlie. Come on, brother. Let's do this.
Hurry! The fire's getting closer!
Kind of a homage to the game, the comics, except it wasn't really Mary Jane.
Please be careful.
It wasn't Mary Jane that was on the bridge. It was more of Gwen Stacy, but honestly, if I have to really state spoilers, then without you guys ever having to read the books or comics. And you didn't really do your job. But yeah, Gwen Stacy was the one that would eventually get killed by Green Goblin. One of the more gruesome episodes, one of the more gruesome serials of the series as well. The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm sure I have that somewhere in a digital copy, if I remember right. Yeah, let's hop on the glider for one more time. Knock him down. There we go. Escaped. To the glider he goes. Where he stops, no one knows. But once you knock him out on the ground, it becomes much easier to defeat him. Let's get him off the glider is much more of a fun little challenge.
This is the price you pay for betraying me, boy.
I didn't really betray you there, bud. We could have worked this out together, but oh, I just wanted to ride on your glider.
Have more respect for my personal space.
Didn't realize you had personal space. But as far as other Spider-Man games go, I think I only have Spider-Man 2 somewhere lurking around. And I have Spider-Man Web of Shadows, which is a pretty decent game into itself. It doesn't really follow the whole web swinging out of thin air mentality that this game has.
My fist.
Holy pumpkins. Come on. Off the glider. Alright. Wish I could get a pickup. As much as he's down on health. No, can't do it there. Go over there.
Where your ideals have got you.
Betraying you? I was never working with you.
This could be bad. If I don't knock him out soon. Oh, there's a health bar. So where is he? Oh, you're here somewhere. There you are. Great. And I'm gonna try to get on his glider. At least one more time before I feed him. There we go. Alright, and that is pretty much it. You know, do the secret store stuff as well. Let's show that off.
Mr. Osborne. Why?
Dun dun dun.
Yes, I suppose you would be. But the best surprise is still to come.
Oh, right in the gut. Not necessarily like in the comics or the movie, but it has its own way of doing it.
Tell Harry I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Mary Jane, there's something I have to tell you.
I know, Tiger. You don't have to say.
Yeah, that's my life. Complicated. Looks like you're done now. Go outside and play.
Totes my goats. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go play outside. Gonna do me some kickball. But I'll just let those credits roll. Trying to remember exactly when the first time I saw this game. I think a neighbor of mine had it, and then I managed to convince him to let me watch him play it. And then pretty much once I eventually got an Xbox, which I don't really have anymore, but I still have a few games left from that bygone era. Yeah, I think I still have Spider-Man 2 somewhere available, and then I still have Halo 2. It's really essentially just games that are backward compatible on the 360. Pretty good music. Pretty good music too. Along with that, not necessarily geared towards the movie, but in its own way, it's a little bit more challenging than really essentially following what the movie would be. The first movie was really good. Didn't really necessarily follow didn't really follow the comics all that well. And then the second movie came out in 2004, which probably at the time was one of the best superhero movies around until probably The Dark Knight overtook that. Yeah, Willem Dafoe, yeah. Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell. I should have known that name, but it was that one guy that did a movie with Sam Raimi in the 80s, if I remember right. Army of Darkness, I think it was. Campbell plays like a store clerk and then gets sent back to like a fantasy world where he has to defeat these demons or something like that. Really good movie too. I highly suggest watching that. But then third Spider-Man movie, I don't know, I didn't really. It was mixed. A lot of people said it was really good. A lot of people said it was pretty bad. I didn't really like the story of it all that much, but the villains were really good. Green Goblin Jr. was in there as Sandman. Sandman was in there as well. And Venom, probably my favorite. Probably my favorite Spider-Man villain is probably Venom. Definitely showcases the bad side of Spider-Man. But pretty much after this, once the credits finish doing what they're doing, I'll take a look at some of the extras and stuff. But it was actually quite fun to actually play this game. I didn't really play this game for quite a few years. But pretty much my other projects will be taking more of a priority. This is done. Pin and bowling, that's always fun to do. Vulture movie, Shocker movie. Play the game with Peter Parker. Wrestler Spider-Man. Alex Ross. I should check that out. But check out some of the movies. Animation test. Definitely hard to mistake his costume. Shocker. shot your movie. Really cool. Cool little movies. Let's back. Bowling. Bowling somewhere around here. Oh, big brawl. I don't always do that, but I don't really want to do that. B with the ball. I'm actually glad they included this part of the game. Really fun, funky music too.
Okay, come on. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Spider-Man? Bowling, right? Yeah, picture it. 10 thugs lined up, picture perfect. You swing down the lane. At the last moment, you push the kick button and watch those pinheads fly. Come on, don't pretend you never thought of it. Oh, by the way, make sure you're swinging once you cross the foul line. Don't press up and down on the controller too much. And for the love of Pete, don't turbo swing. That's for idiots. One last thing. You can check everyone's score by pressing punch anytime during the game.
We got some pretty funky posters up here. I assume these are like the creators. Scorpion, Roachman before. Old there in the air. Alright, so the way this works is you swing, then you hope you get a strike, which I don't. Yeah, I'm only gonna get it 8. I don't know that. Which is quite devastating, but darn it. Should be able to get a spare. If I knock these guys down correctly. There we go. Goal is to get at least to 100. Over 100. Ah, almost a strike. Choking me. Game. There we go. Another goddamn split. Evil S, as I usually always say. another strike. There we go, another spare. Oh, cool. They get a strike. Cool. That totally works for me. Eight. Gonna be the master pinhead bowling. Swing there. Swing low. Swing chariot. Not quite the spare I wanted, but I'll be totally satisfied with 116 for the moment. Oh, darn it. Went down just a little too quick. 125. Seems so hot for the final frame. Yeah, 133. Shabby. And just one more thing I want to check out. Check that out. See what Alex Ross's design for Spider-Man was. Where can I go to do, you know, level warp? Search for justice. Let's try that out.
This is how my story began.
Skip that. Can't remember what exactly Alex Ross's design was.
Uncle Ben. Murdered. I have to find the guy who did it. There's nothing Peter Parker can do at this point. But Spider-Man is a different story.
Oh, okay.
This is supposed to be the Skull's territory. I'll find Uncle Ben's killer if I have to go through every one of the Skulls to do it.
Please, somebody!
So relatively the same suit as the regular suit,
Keep away
but
from me!
really nice looking. All right, that's all I wanted to see there. But that Peter Parker one is essentially just Peter Parker in normal clothes and no tights, no wrestling outfit or anything like that. But then the wrestling one is, well, obvious one. It's the no tights, no tight one. But anyway, let's exit out and then we'll go back to the menu. But that's pretty much it I really wanted to do for this game. Expect pretty much the same for my other projects as well, but this was quite enjoyable to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. And I will see you guys next time.